Hello, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast booth from Monarchs Live. Dan Vaughn with you. A little pregame show news and notes here on Facebook Live and let you folks get in and get joining us there. And we will make sure we're getting our audio seems to be going well. And we're in broadcast mode now here. And just about an hour away, maybe an hour and 2 minutes away from first pitch here at Legends Field in Kansas City. You're looking down there. They're getting the field ready right now. Grounds crew is busy in those final touches on this one and getting the all the work, everything you've done, all the BP, all the ground balls, all the games, bus rides, it all restarts. It starts right here, and it's all done. It's all now the best of five. Interesting note today: Monarchs did what they've been doing, which is their thing. Sioux City did hit today. Sioux City, though, oftentimes has hit here. I mean, this is not the first time they've taken BP. I think the third time they've been here and taken BP, and we haven't hit. So they're just – I don't think it means much. I just think that it just shows you they're doing their thing, and the Monarchs are doing their thing. And I think that's kind of the situation here. Let me give you a shot of the ballpark there, give you a wider shot there, and the crew are working hard down there, getting it ready for you. Green. If you look out there in center, see that KC cut into it. And also the Falcon Skydive team's getting ready as well. As we're getting ready here in just a few minutes. Gates opened about 6 minutes ago. Folks are already filing in. Had a good crew down at the front gate, the Ford Plaza. So a lot of energy, a lot of good vibes here today here at Legends Field in Kansas City. And I'll bring this back down again and give you, the lineup was a little behind today. Let me just see if I've got it. I do believe Connor just sent that to me. Let's see here. There we got umpires to forward on to my crew, but do have the lineup as well. And here we go. And let's do that, and let's do that. But, yeah, there was – and I think Sioux City a little banged up right now. And got their lineup just now, so we're all good. Okay, so I can give the lineup cards now. Looking good. Wish I was there. Casey, I wish you were too. Where are you? Casey, where are you? Where are you? I don't even know where you – I'm looking down that direction. I don't see you where you normally be. So Mike says good afternoon, and go Monarchs, I hope. And, yeah, Mike. Okay, let's go through the lineup cards for both here. And Connor Ryan also sent me as well. Let's see here. But Kansas City lineup card tonight looks like this. And this has been out a while. Nothing really a surprise. Morgan McCullough lead off at short. Batting second will be Ryan Grotjohn. Grotjohn will be at second base. Darnell Sweeney bats third. Sweeney over at third base. Gabby Guerrero's in right field. He'll bat cleanup. Casey Gillespie at first base, batting fifth. Nothing different there. Emadel Isabel will be the sixth spot. He'll be your designated hitter. Connell Willis will be in left. He'll bat seventh. Tracer Brooks will be in center. He bats eighth. Alexis Almeida will catch. He bats ninth. And the starter tonight, Matt Hall for Kansas City. Extra men will be Orlando Wanzinger and Kevin Santa there for Kansas City. So Hall tonight, the nod. Joe Capietra talks about that on the top step on the radio side. He also talks about Game 2 starter. They've not announced Game 3 yet, but I would imagine the way it sounds that the starter Game 3 will probably be Schaefer, but again, that's not been confirmed yet. We'll definitely find out more about that. So again, McCullough, Grotjohn, Sweeney, Guerrero, Gillespie, Isabel, Willis, Burks, and Almeida. That's pretty much the standard card you've seen lately. That's pretty much been it. And that's been the horse that I brung in. That'll be the one tonight for Kansas City. Again, Matt Hall on the bump for the Monarchs. For the Explorers, they will be looking like this tonight. Michael Lang will lead off in center field. Now, Lang notoriously has been in right, but they're putting him in center. I think to get that stick and give him the leadout spot. Michael Franklin will bat Ryan will bat second. He'll be over at second base today. Jose Sermo at third. Sermo batting third for them. It'll be L.T. Tolbert, their DH. He bats in the fourth spot. Sebastian Zawada bats fifth. He's in left. He's had a pretty good week or so. Zawada been a pretty big stick for them. And then they've got Coran will be in first base batting sixth. Tabari is in right field batting seventh. He's played second as well. Robinson, the shortstop, mentioned him at lunch today. And the catcher will be Gelfie for the Explorers, with the lefty Adcock on the bump for the Explorers. In the wings, they've got Milligan, Poteet, Harris, Monhay, and Khalil, the young Australian. So they've got Harris, the defensive player of the year, is that first guy probably off in a pitch run roll. But that situation for the Bentonville, Arkansas, huh? Okay, all right, well. They're around that Fayetteville area, huh? Be back tomorrow. Be there. All right, looking forward to seeing you. Monarchs doing great. They are doing great, Mike. They are doing great. And that is the matchup in this one tonight. Really, there's a couple of things I talked about at lunch today. I mentioned, there's a school of thought, and I love what Joe's done. Nothing's changing here. Just do what you've been doing for Sioux City. They've had their backs against the wall. That's kind of the two themes. They've come out of it. Kansas City's come out of their situation too, doing what they do. It'll be the third time these two teams have met. Of course, the old T-Bones played Sioux City. First time the Monarchs here. The interesting note about it is there's a few familiar faces, but by and large for Kansas City, this is not a revenge factor. Casey Gillespie was here. Carlos Diaz was here, but that's pretty much it. Now, there are a few more familiar faces on their side. Michael Lang, Jose Sermo, of course, Nate Sampson's here with them on the trip. But there are a few more familiar faces, but not a lot. But I think the rivalry maybe from amongst the front offices, or maybe the field staff still there. But in general, I don't think that carries over in general as well. But I think that just to me, while the nerves will be fracking for everyone, I really believe it's a case of doing what you've been doing. And you've been doing what you've been doing. That's what you did last week. I think you keep doing what you've been doing. I think you'll be fine. And it's when you kind of try to trick things up, and it's going to be interesting to see. The key for Sioux City is to grab a lead, lock it down at the bullpen. Monarchs are wire to wire, put the pressure on them to really have to make that comeback with their offense and really put the pressure on them and dictate the terms. So it depends on who can dictate those terms tonight is how this thing will turn out here in game number one. Best of five. First two are played here. The final three will be played in Sioux City. And will it be a 1-0 Monarch lead or a 1-0 Sioux City lead? We'll find that out here in a couple of hours. And again, at Legends Field in Kansas City. Broadcast reminders here. Now, if you folks on AABaseball.tv, that's the place to go. AABaseball.tv has all the video for you right there. We'll also be on the Monarchs broadcast network as well. That's on MixLR. That begins in about 25 minutes. We'll roll the pregame show for you from here at Legends Field, Monarchs, and the Sioux City Explorers. And should be a fun one. Should be a great atmosphere. Should be fun tonight. First playoff game for the Monarchs, and the first time a Monarchs team has played postseason ball since the 1960s. And we're going to talk more about the 1942 team a little bit on our pregame show on Monarchs 101 with DV, part of that Negro Leagues Baseball Museum content we dive into every broadcast in 2021 and beyond. So there you go. All right, if you want to hear the audio and get the pregame show or the postgame, just mix those two browsers or watch the video and join us on the radio afterwards. And that is on MixLR. That is where our broadcast is on the radio side, and the video side, of course, AABaseball.tv. There's the link right there in the chat for the audio side of things. And again, we'll begin this thing at pregame begins in about 20 minutes, and then the pregame show rolling right along. Broadcast on MixLR at 6:30, and that'll get you rolling tonight from here at Legends Field in Kansas City. Also tonight, the Monarchs matchup will be lefty Matt Hall and lefty Brett Adcock. Dueling lefties tonight. And go Monarchs, says Sean. Sean, be pulling for us as well, mate. I'm out. I love the picture there of the Marx brother, the Groucho, right? That's who that is. Very good stuff. All right, everybody ready to go? Ready for baseball here in Kansas City. I'm ready to go with baseball in Kansas City. Also, if you follow me on Facebook or on YouTube, Dan Vaughn Jr., you can catch the booth cam from here in the booth. We'll give you the inside behind the booth. Go Monarchs. We'll be there tomorrow. Sarah, can't wait to see y'all tomorrow making noise here at the ballpark. Well, we're ready to go tomorrow at Legends Field. By the way, tomorrow gates open at 5 o'clock. We'll have a special lunchtime Saturday Monarchs Mocha. We haven't had one of those in a while. We'll have one of those on Saturday tomorrow to get you a review of this one and looking ahead to Game 2 tomorrow night. Monarchs and the Explorers, I guess is the way it should be, right? In the South Division, these two teams have done it now 3 consecutive years. We've had the 12-team format. They'll do it again tonight. Game 1, best-of-5 series in the American Association South Division Championship Series. All right, everybody ready to go? 1, 2, 3, go Monarchs. Here we go. Ready. The count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go Monarchs. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go Monarchs. I'll see you on the broadcast. And not everybody.